Hello and welcome to the second part of the presentation of the new YAG version 0.12.5, and this video will be focused mainly and uniquely on the content. So let's start with the new content. So first of all, we've got 12 new uh, statues, sort of Celtic pagan idols, and we've got 12 of them, and they are absolutely beautiful, so great for any atmosphere. We've got a new Panthera here, very nice one. Four new critters, one spider and three insects, grasshopper, ladybug, and an ant, and they are amazingly beautiful. The animations are splendid. Then we've got a very classic how is it called? Cyclop here, giant one-eyed guy. So if you want to play, obviously it's in the antiquity section. So if you want to play Odysseus, you can. Next, we've got a new werewolf. A very nice one, comes with different variations and color. We've got two unrealistic variations on the Panthera here. It's the same asset, only this time it's painted in unrealistic ways. So we've got an undead skeleton and two golem-like sort of golem Panthera. So very beautiful monsters sharing the same skeleton as the classic Panthera here. Next, we've got, how can I describe that poor guy? Mouse, rat, goat, two legs, I don't know, very nice monster. Again, comes with different variations of color, but it's quite a creepy and I love the design, I have to say. Then we've got a bit of an original sort of mole man, a digger. Next, we've got a very beautiful sci-fi sort of golem. Very nice one, very muscular, no head, just a neck, and I really like it. Then we've got pure horror, like an Acharid straight from hell. Not exactly an Acharid because Acharid have 4 legs, I mean 8 legs, so that would be an Acharidian insect. I don't know how to describe it. Same for the spider here, which actually is not a spider but an eye spider. So very original if you want a spy, a spy monster like a watcher or something like that in a dungeon could do the trick. Then we've got a few new science fiction horror monsters, like sort of horror fly, horror sci-fi, scorpion-like, you know, and then I don't know how to describe them, but they are amazingly beautiful, beautiful. This one I like very much. It looks like it's got a suit, so it could be an intelligent alien, intelligent sort of insect-like alien. This one certainly doesn't look so intelligent. Um, We've got a sort of flying shrimp here, very original. I liked it. Then we've got a very nice new monster that comes with a lot of different variations. This is the same here on the ground and flying, but it's very beautiful and it's got a very original material here, like a ghost-like. So this is kind of original. And so that's it for the fantastic monsters. We arrive now, we end the new content with a new bunch of prehistoric monsters, and they are amazingly beautiful. I mean, I know I already have many different T-Rex, but I just love them. So we've got the first feathered dinosaur in YAG. It's a Deinonychus technically, and it's very nice. Comes with 4 colors. They all come in 3 or 4 colors each. We've got a T-Rex, amazingly beautiful. I mean, what's not to like in a T-Rex? We've got a new Brachiosaur, again, different colors and a very beautiful one. I mean, the animation, I should show you the anime because they are really fantastic. So great one. Next we've got the new Triceratops. So again, a very classic monsters, but this one is amazingly well done. It's beautiful. Then we've got a sort of giant. This is the largest of the flying dinosaur ever that ever existed. It's called, I think, Quetzalcoatlus, something like that. And it was really that size, so it was as big as a giraffe. I put some human for the scale everywhere. So very beautiful monster, amazing pterosaurus. Very nice one. And we end up with all-time favorite, the Megalodon. Okay, so we've got now a Megalodon, an official Megalodon in YAG. So that's it for the pawns, but that's not it for the content, because we have three new dungeon themes, and I prepared some save to show you them. So I'm going to start with a very classic ruins, and I made a bit of a setup, with the sky, the color, the fog, and so on, just to show you that it can make a very cool, creepy setup, like a ghost, like a haunted ruins. Okay, so very nice one. I'm just going to show you without all the options, so you can see what it looks like in reality. Okay, so here is the default one. So we've got a bunch of I'm going to come back to the regular speed. So I didn't do any painting here. It's very quickly made. It took me 5 seconds to make this, but you can see that we've got some wooden destroyed house here, some more rocky ones, and all in all, very nice stuff. And you saw how creepy it can become with a bit of setup with the new color features. So next we've got a new castle, giant one. It's really huge. And I made a very nice map for this one. This one is a bit more work. I mean, it took me half an hour to make this one. The castle is procedurally generated. I added a fake room here, very far away, to force the creation of a door, so that makes an entrance for the castle. And this asset here in the central one is on the trays. By the way, all those assets are available in the content section. Where is it? It's the first castle, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So you've got all the assets needed for the dungeon theme and other that are not used in the dungeon theme. So you can create a lot of cool stuff manually. So you'll recognize this one is the one here. Okay. So yeah, this one took a bit of time because I needed to, paint off the foliage. I needed to paint the river, to paint the path here, to make a small stone bridge, and so on. But it shows you in a natural, beautiful environment what can be done with this new dungeon theme, and it's basically absolutely huge and colossal. You can see a pawn here to give you a bit of reference. Okay, so we can walk around and in and so on, and it's very beautiful theme. So, oh, what's that? I forgot to paint off a tree here. No problem. Okay, so you can see that it's very beautiful if you want to make a giant siege or anything like that, or you can really make a full medieval war in that sort of an environment. Okay, very beautiful one. I will put all the files for the save that I'm presenting here in the shared section of the files on the Discord server, so you can get all those saves easily. The last one I want to show you is a science fiction dungeon theme, a new one, and it's a space city, which is kind of impressive. For this one, I tried to push the logic of giant dungeons to its limits. So you can see that this one is absolutely gigantic. I put, of course, a science fiction sky. I put a sort of yellowish light, from the sun. So there's a bit of setup around, but apart from that, this is the default dungeon. By the way, I forgot to mention, but when going into the dungeon window here, we've got two new presets here in the list of presets. So this one is exactly the one that I'm using here for this city. So this is the icon is not fantastic, but this is the space city here, okay? And this one is the one I use for is the one that was designed for the castle. It's not the one I used in the previous save of the castle because it was manually made, but this is a pre-selection for the new giant castle, which will give you an acceptable castle in one click. So, well, let's have a look at that city. I'm gonna have to accelerate a bit, but you can see that it's absolutely massive. Okay, this is a very small dungeon because each cell of the dungeon is I mean is a cube here, is a cube here. This is this is a building, by the way. Just to show you, I'm going to put something in here. Let's put any pawn. It's not important, but it's just to give you an idea of the scale, right? Okay, look at the scale here. So that dungeon would be more used for you know space combat. For example, if you want to put a few spaceships or space station, something like that, that would be the place to use such a massive dungeon. It's very beautiful, very nice. Okay, so that's it for the content. We saw all the new pawns. We saw the three new dungeon themes: the runes, the castle, and the space city. And well, that is it. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully, see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. And bye.